all the way. Does that sound fair? All right, Bernadette, Maria Jane, Maria, okay, Maria Jane, and Laura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. John, welcome, John. Jane. Hi. How many people we have?
Where's the levels at?
Okay, well, awesome. Well, let's get started. Do you have another handout? Awesome, awesome. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Elzora Watkins, and I will be your facilitator for this afternoon. I'm so happy to see you guys. Wonderful, wonderful. So will you guys be joining the webinar with your computers? Oh, okay. This is okay. Well, if you want to, you sure can. The beautiful thing about accessing it online is that it gives you ideas of how you can engage your students online as well. All right. So, okay, good. You say I want some real time. So listen, I shared with you this quote. If you can take a look at the quote right behind me, just take a look at that quote. And as you're looking at that quote, I want you to think about, what does that quote mean to you? Those people in the chat, please take the time and write in the chat what that quote means to you.
For what?
Awesome. I see some people have already started to talk to each other about that. Do me a favor, turn and talk to somebody about what that quote means to you. And for those people online, just take a look at what your peers wrote online. All right. I hear critical thinking. All right.
Which one?
There are 15 comments in the chat. Danny, you want to share one of the comments out? Yeah. So this is a challenge. Like I work with school system, or two schools in the District of Columbia. And one of the challenges that the teachers are having is, how do they navigate face-to-face and online? Like, ooh, that's a challenge. So, so when I look at this quote right here, it reminds me of what our department chairs or our chairs are looking for when they come inside our classrooms. They're looking to see, are the students getting a chance to share what's on their mind? And how does what's on their mind relate to what's happening inside the classroom? And we've been challenged to do that. Like, how do we bring in their lived experience inside our classrooms, right? So that's something we're going to think about and unpack today. Does that sound fair? Cool. So my promise for you today is, I have 3, maybe 4 promises. In this session, we're going to identify your learning preference.
Yeah.
And the purpose of doing this is so that way you can not only understand your learning preference, but also how your students think and learn inside your very same classroom. All right. What subject do you teach? Or what? Education. I love it. Awesome. So we're going to develop multiple student engagement opportunities for students to just play full out. But first, we got to make sure that we're ready to play full out. If you're ready and committed to playing full out, look at your neighbor and give them a thumbs up and say, I'm ready to play full out. Those people online, type in, I am ready to play full. Type in ready if you're ready to play full out. All right. I hope so, because I can't see the chat. So that's good. Come through. And yes. And last but not least, we're going to have exponential fun. Now, based on my conversation, What subject do you think I taught? You said communication. Oh, I like that. Theater. All right. I said that word. Math. I taught math. You see my pen. I'm saying exponential fun, multiply student engagement. I represent math. Now, I just want you to know, I'm bringing all of myself to the table. Okay, all of myself to the table. So beware. I just want to warn y'all, beware. So with that being said, I want to do a quick icebreaker. And you can use your brain or you can use the paper and pencil. This is for my math folks. I'm gonna say this again. This is my math person coming out. So if you're a math person, type math in the chat. Type math in the chat if you like, yes, I love math. Okay? If you like, no, nah. I got something for you too. I got something for you too. Those people who are not mathy. No, you got this. So if you are allergic to math, then you might want to check with your buddy to make sure you got this right. Because we're going to do a little bit of math, all right? Y'all ready? All right, here we go. I want you to choose a number from 1 to 9. You can write that down, type it in the chat. Type that number in the chat from 1 to 9. Those people, those math folks, you got that, I know. Shout, whatever number you have, shout that number out. You don't have to get a different number. But would you have a different number? All right. On the count of 3, shout out your number. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's cool. I don't care if you have the same. That's fine. All right. Now, this is what I invite you to do. Double your number. On the count of 3. If you're not math savvy, check with your buddy. Say, hey, is this okay? I know you can handle this long. I got you. I know you can. All right. On the count of 3, shout out your number. 1, 2. On the count of 3, shout out your number. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Those people online, make sure you put that in the chat. Now, when I say double, now I have to be clear. Let me make sure I'm clear. Because I did this one time and someone's number was 3 and I asked them to double the number and they put 33. That's not what I mean by double though. Let me make sure. So if I say 3 and I say double the number, make sure you put 6. Now I know seriously, I mean, it makes sense. 3, 3, it makes sense, right? Right? Okay. Now I want you to add 2 to your number. Add 2. Okay, y'all. Okay. Remember where you were. Now on the count of 3, shout out your number. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to cut your number in half. Everybody, y'all cut your number in half? Y'all got your number? On the count of 3, shout it out. Come on. Here. Ready, on the count of 3. Dr. Bentley. We're going to shout that out. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, they shouted online too? Okay, come through. All right, last but not least, I want you to subtract your original number from that number you have. Don't shout out yet. We're going to tell who's good at math. On the count of 3, shout it out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, 1 second. Wait a second. Hold on. On the count of 3, shout that out again. 1, 2, 3. There's only one answer. Okay, you don't have to work. Let's do the math later. Because she done wrote down the formula. Matter of fact, she probably had it. She got that thing in her head. She done did the formula inside her brain and ready to just tell her. You know, you have a student like that. We all have students like that, right? They be like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, do me a favor. This is what I want you to do. I'd like for you to name that one teacher that had the most impact on your life. Think about that teacher. Go right ahead and think about that. And then I want you to turn and talk to somebody at your table about what was it that made that teacher so impactful. All right? For those people online, I want you to type in the chat, what was it about that teacher that made them so impactful, whether good or bad? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, go. Can you let me know when I got 2 minutes are up? Okay, got 2 minutes. Make sure everyone get a chance to share their voice. What's true?
You told me to share about 2 teachers that were impactful.
Uh-huh,
So I shared the traits about those people,
uh-huh.
and one of them was her, one of them was her, because I've observed their courses before.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, share your story. Share your stories with them. Share your stories. Make sure you share your stories too. You guys have about 30 more seconds. Yeah, what are they saying? Oh, good, good. I wonder, can we hear them? If we were to unmute anybody? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna let you choose from one person. Choose someone good. How much time? You almost finished? Is a minute, 2 minutes up? All right, awesome, awesome. Finish your sentence, please. And then give me your attention in 5. I'm gonna need your attention in 4. I'm gonna need you to like put that comma and then lead to that period on 3, 2, and 1. I like to hear from 2 people about their teacher. Who would like to share their story? Yeah, say your name, please. Lorraine, nice to meet you.
My professor was my biology professor at undergraduate. She was my mentor in college. She was really informative, enthusiastic. I went on all the field trips multiple years in a row because I would just come on field trips whenever he had them. And he saw my potential and really pushed me to take bigger biology courses than I was qualified for, but I did really great in them. And he got me into grad school and was very encouraging the whole way through.
Awesome, awesome. Wow. Give me one characteristic to exemplify that teacher.
Very passionate and
Compassionate and understanding. Thank you so very much. Let's hear from one more person. Yes, Bernadette.
I don't have
Personal empathy. And so that is why I don't know, that's why I'm where I am. They took a person, I went to their homes. What? So I just have great experiences. There's no one special person, but the just collective, that collective efforts is what made me the educator I am today.
Give me a word that surmises. Is that a word? Surmises. Summarize. How about that? The summarize. Personal interest. Personal interest. Thank you so very much. And I had the same sort of, I had like 3 teachers who did that for me. They brought me into their homes. I saw the possibilities. As a matter of fact, my counselor, if it wasn't for her, I would not be in this space, because when I grew up, my mom was a maid, and every day she would take like 3 buses to get to work and 3 buses to get home. And we would go with her sometimes to work, and she would clean this baby mansion. The house had like 8 bathrooms. I kid you not, 8 bathrooms. And we'd be so excited about going to this house. And I thought that, you know, I thought that it wasn't possible, because I thought that only rich white people had big homes, until my teacher invited me to her home and I saw what was possible. It allowed me to break that limiting belief and reach for more. So yes, thank you. Can we hear from somebody online?
Lots of action online. So you guys have a competition. But John spoke about the teacher in Carville. I apologize if I said it wrong. Freshman at mathematics elementary school, since I was always questioning wrong answers given by teachers.
Ooh,
My 6th grade teacher saw that I had a gift, and for middle school placed me in an advanced math class.
come through. Come through. What was the teacher's name? Mrs. McCarville. Shout out to Mrs. McCarville. Shout out to all those teachers who just poured into our lives, right? Right? And so anybody think of a teacher who poured in but wasn't a good pour? Yes. Okay, so let me tell you real quick. I had 2 incidences. I'm just going to share one of them. I'm just going to share one. I was sitting at my desk. She gave an assignment. I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm just like, yeah. The class is boring, and the teacher is evil. Can I say evil? Like, I was in the Army one time. She could have been a drill sergeant. I'm just telling you. This teacher could have been a drill sergeant. So I'm sitting at my desk, right? And she said that we can decorate our folder, the cover of our folder. We had to draw the globe. And so I'm drawing the globe, and I'm excited because I like to draw. I'm like, yeah, I'm just getting it in. I'm like, yeah, having a good time. All of a sudden, I heard her creep up behind me, right? And I was like, just kind of shivered a little bit because I know she's evil. She reached over my shoulder, grabbed my paper like this, balled it up in front of the whole class and shouted to me, "You're doing it all wrong." Y'all, well, she a nun. Ooh, okay. I don't know, but the way she acted, that person wasn't very kind. And so we have teachers who make an imprint on us, right? They cause us to show up a certain way because of how they show up, right? And I'm here to say that it's your perspective. And so I want to share with you a poem of how that last teacher, what I thought that last teacher thought about me. Not just me, but about my peers. Take a look up here. I wrote this poem. I cannot teach you, and they can't tell me you are capable of learning, because all I know is that you fail at everything you try. And I'm not going to fool myself by saying there's a winner in you. So best believe I'll always remind you that you are not capable. And nothing you can ever do will make me believe that you can do this. Because no matter what you say, you are not worthy of my time. And I'm in no position to believe that you are capable. When I look at you, I say to myself, are you deserving of my time and energy? Ooh. Y'all, that made me clutch the pearls just reading that. I don't know about you, but that made me clutch the pearls just reading that. But that's how I felt. That's how I felt. Like in front of everyone. Not only did it impact me, but I'm wondering what were the implications on my peers. Again, it's your perspective. It's her perspective that caused me to feel like that. It's her perspective of how she treated us, causing me to show up a certain way. Not only me, but my peers to show up a certain way. We're gonna come back to this poem. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, we're going back to that poem. Oh. We might revisit it again. But I just wanna talk about like how we show up and how we show up, how that impacts those people who are in front of us, right? And so fortunately, we have things in place to help us with how we think about how we show up. And one of the things I had the opportunity to look at is your observation tool. And in looking at your observation tool, there were like 9 pieces to this tool, 9 characteristics. And there was so much I was, okay, I just wanted to categorize them so that way I could think about them thematically. So I put them in themes. The first set of characteristics 1, 3, and 6, that seemed like that fit under planning and preparation. The next 3, 5, 7, and 9 seemed like that kind of folded into classroom environment. It wasn't just my thinking. I did some training with Professor Jackson's students, and these were the themes that they came up with. And then the final 3 categories seem to fall under instruction, like your presentation of instruction, how you communicate your lesson, how you assess your students' performance. It seems to fall in that instructional category. And so I asked myself, what questions would line up with those individual categories? So based on that poem, I want to ask you, what kind of activities would that particular teacher prepare? What kind of time might that teacher invest? What is the classroom culture of that teacher's classroom? How might their students feel? What type of questions might the teacher ask? And how might the students participate in the classroom? So you have your playbook in front of you. I want you to turn to playbook page 3 and answer any of those questions. This is for my non-math people, those people who like to write. These are for my English teachers, all right? Here's a quick write for you. I told you I got something for you too. Look, Laura's like, thank goodness, I don't want to do no math. All right, so you have 2 minutes, take 2 minutes to answer any 2 of those questions. So for those people who are online, I want you to write that in the chat, please. Okay? Oh, no, Jamboard. I got a Jamboard for them, but give them the Jamboard link. Yes, Jamboard. And questions, you see the poem on the first slide, and then you see the questions for planning and preparation on one slide, and then a classroom environment will be on another slide, and then instruction will be on another slide. Yes, thank you.
So we're supposed to respond in terms of what that bad teacher.
Yes.
feel.
Yes, thank you for that clarification. You're responding to the poem based on what those bad teachers did. I see that those people who are online are already on the Jamboard. Perfect. And you can click the buttons to hide it. Those 3 buttons that says more. Click on that. And then, yes. Perfect. Cool. Awesome. I see that someone from online has already answered classroom environment.
You actually, if you're responding online, you can actually click the sticky note.
And that's cool too, what they did. Yeah.
Might be-
So for some people who are working online, you can use the Post-it notes or you can write, use the pen to highlight and write. Thank you, Danny, for modeling that.
Of course. There we go.
Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Wonderful. I see some more people online sharing on the Jamboard. Awesome. So do me a favor, now that you had an opportunity to answer those questions, take about 2 minutes to turn and talk with your table group about any of those questions you responded to. Those people who are online, just do a gallery walk and see what your peers have shared. And Danny, we're going to put that back up there so that way we can see what they said as well. All right, so take about 1 minute, talk at your tables. What kind of activities would they prepare? What is their classroom culture? Awesome, awesome. 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 Mm. You right hear that one? Okay, cool, cool, okay. All right, good. All right, so let's share out. Let's take about 2 minutes to share out. We're gonna hear from one person in this space, and then we're gonna take a look and see what was said on the Jamboard, all right? So Bernadette, Sunny said that you got something juicy to share. Could you share it for us, please? And let me move closer so the people online can hear your juiciness. Yes.
Okay, so this person, this teacher, this educator would be a dumper, a brain dumper. You know, whatever they want you to know, they're going to dump it into your head, rather than a brain pumper, which is a motivator and one who wants you to think. And then lastly,
That last part, a dumper instead of pumper.
Say that part. Say that again.
so they would be a brain dumper instead of a brain pumper, you know. And lastly, they would be a forever leader, forgetting about legacy.
Say more.
I think we need to get off of the bad people.
Okay, we'll get off on the bad people. But like she said something really juicy. We might have to write that down. Put that on a sticky note on there, please. Could you add that to a sticky note? They are a dumper, brain dumper versus brain pumper. Oh my, that was juicy. That was juicy. Yes. Could you stand up and do that, Dr. Bentley, so the camera can see? I don't know. I hope y'all saw that. I hope you saw her. I can't even do what she did. All right, okay, so online, they said no activities and very little preparation time. Okay, more recitation of facts than critical thinking. Ooh, right, exactly. All right, so we all know that that person, my fifth grade teacher would not make a good example. All right, so listen, let's move off that. Let's jump on and find out more about you. Go back to that slide, back to our slide. We're gonna find out about you and your learning styles, so that way you know how you learn, but also to think about how do your students learn, all right? So Socrates said this, he said, to know thyself is the beginning of wisdom. And right now we're gonna play to get a chance to know ourselves. So if you look on page 4 in your playbook, I have an inventory. In this inventory, the purpose of this inventory is to find out more about you, to find out how you learn. And so this is what I need you to do. I need you to read across. And so Danny, I need you to put that link in so that way they can get that online version of it. Okay. And for us, we're going to fill this out by hand, and you're going to read across each row. And what you're going to do is you're going to identify the one that most reflect who you are or your characteristics, and you're going to put a 4. And then you're going to look across and find the next one, and you're going to write a 3. And then you're going to find the next one that represents you, you'll write a 2. And then the one that least represents you, you're going to write a 1. So take a look. If you're still not clear about the directions, take a look at the screen and so you can see. So for instance, it says imaginary. I got 4 words. Imaginative, investigative, realistic, and analytical. So if this were me, I feel that I am more imaginative. Say that word, please.
Imaginative.
Yes, imaginative. And then the next would be investigative for me. And then my next one would be analytical. And the least thing that represents who I am is realistic. Okay? I'm gonna go all the way across, and you can give each word only 1 value. So for instance, I can't give 2 of them 4. Yes, yes. Each row is gonna have 1, 3, or 4. Yes, yes. Yes. And so Danny is modeling for those people. When she put the link in, you're going to have to make a copy of it. And here is what yours will look like. Those people who are online, you just make sure you put your numbers in. And for you, yours is automatically summed up. You need something to write with? Okay. And you want an extra copy, you can write on that and I'll give you an extra copy. Yeah. 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 Yes. And I know some of you are like, can I give 2? I see myself this and that. No, pick, you have to make sure you decide between that. And if you're sitting with somebody who knows you, you can ask them. Did you give them the link that? Who's next? These are your numbers?
I was just modeling.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Timer. Sure. Take it to 1 minute. That's it. You guys got about 1 more minute? That's okay. If you need more time, I'll give you more time. All right, I'm with you, I'm with you. Hello, Miss Tony. You look lovely as usual. Happy belated Founder Day. Yes. Sparkling over there. Yes. Oh, wow. Your hair looks lovely. Well, that's really good time. Yes. Ms. Carter, thank you so very much for your help. I would not be able to flow if it wasn't for your lovely assistance. You have to skip that one row? Okay, go on, make progress and skip that row. Well, Bernadette's still like, oh, look, I'm figuring this thing out. Yeah. Right. So put one more minute up because, or how much more time do you need? 1 or 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes? Put 2 more minutes up. Yes, yes. Were you tabled? Yeah. So we'll put 4. Put 1. Yeah. You and right. Great. Just put markers. You guys have 1 more minute. I see people still thinking. Wait, uh-huh. Oh, good question. Reading books. Are you make sure you put the other numbers in too? Okay. And you go back and do it? Okay. We need what? They ain't got no math yet. Okay, so.
They still doing some figuring out.
Okay. I know, come on, math people. It's so analytical. Okay.
Do I have to count?
No, if you can tell which one is the biggest, then you can just say, so you're great. Okay,
And I think this one was that.
okay.
And these two are school.
Laura, what about you?
It's close. There's only 1 number difference. Oh, wow.
Ooh, orange. Ooh.
Closely by 3.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. What about you? Tell me your name.
I'm Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. Nice to meet you. You know, I knew that was you because your energy. Your energy. I knew that. Which one were you?
I'm a Bellin,
Okay.
mostly 1 point behind.
A banana. Wow. And tell me your name. Io? Okay, so which one looks like it's gonna be the biggest?
I think it's interesting that we're totally different on this, right?
So add them up and see. Add them up and see. Now we're going to break the banana. Which one is her? Where is she? She's a melon? Okay. You agree? Oh. I thought you would be a banana. You seem like you're very organized. Really? That was my lowest too. Yes. But you're so organized. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Those people who are online, type in the chat. Which one are you? Are you, first of all, sum them all up. And if you're a grape, type grape in the chat. If you're an orange, type orange in the chat. If you're a banana, type banana. If you're a melon, type melon. Okay, you got it? You got it? All right, all right. She's putting on, all right. So once you finish putting in your numbers, let's see, where's my clicker? I done lost my clicker. Oh, there it is. I got it. Drink some water. I'm so thirsty. I love these people. All right, so this is what you're gonna do. Those people who are here, you're going to report to your assigned, not corners, but tables. So for instance, if you're orange, you're gonna go here. If you are a melon, you're gonna come here. If you are a grape, you're gonna go to that table. And if you are a banana, you're gonna go to that table. And what I'm gonna invite you to do is, I'm going to ask you to look at page 5 in your playbook. I want you to look at those characteristics and see if you agree or disagree. And then at your chart, I want you to come up with 2 to 3 activities that would engage your fruit type. And then I need you to come up with a theme song. Y'all hear that? I need a theme song. All right?
Okay, so
Awesome.
I am a slow learner. What is it that let's review again?
Okay. So go back to the PowerPoint, Danny. Click on the PowerPoint. All right, so what we want you to do, take a look. We want to look at your fruit characteristics on page 5. You're going to look it over, see what you agree with, and see what you disagree about. Then I want you to develop 2 to 3 activities that will engage your fruit type based on the subject you teach. So you teach math, what activities would stick up the melon in your class? All right. If you teach English, what activities would spice up the the English students in your class? Right. My oranges, I want you to think about the same thing. What activities would excite the oranges in your room? Come up with 2 to 3 activities and also a theme song. I need a theme song for each fruit. Theme song. You banana over there? Banana over there. All right. Now, for those people who are online, what you're going to do is, do they have the, oh, okay. Look at the Jamboard for your fruit type. On your Jamboard, there is a fruit type that has all the characteristics of your fruit. All the characteristics of your fruit on the Jamboard. What I want you to do is the same thing. I want you to look at your fruit's characteristics. Say whether you agree or disagree. You're going to write that on the Jamboard. And then you're going to come up with 2 to 3 activities for your fruit type based on the content you teach. All right? You got that? Give me a thumbs up. All right. Yeah, let me see the chat. All right, Deborah's a melon. Who else is a melon? Melons are thick. Okay, we got some oranges in there. Jocelyn is an orange. Okay. Jaquan is an orange. Deneen is a banana. Oh, who's that grape? Come through. Yes. Grape. Come on, grape. All right. So go to your Jamboard and do the same thing. Give me 2 to 3 activities that you guys would like, and I want to see what's your theme song too. All right, give it a go. You guys have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes because I like to say 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Okay, I'm old. I know I'm old. Yeah. Let them use what they want. Yeah, let them use. I know. Yeah, let them use what they want. Danny, give me 5 minutes. All right, you guys have 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. And does that exemplify grapes? Okay.
No, wait.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right, you guys have about 3.5 minutes left. 3.5 minutes left. See activities. And I need to see your theme song. Activities and theme song.
About 3 activities that we gave you.
Our preference is to choose what. Like, we're looking for melon. Okay, not melon, other people. No, teaching melon, teaching melon.
So as a student, if you were a Mellon student, what would you want?
Right.
What would you want your teacher to do? Okay. So write that down, Well, that's. Right? Okay, so this is how melons feel.
Yes.
Right, leave me alone. Let me do my work, right?
Yes.
So, okay, that's your song.
Independent,
So-
independent activities.
Oh, so give us 2 activities that would engage your math melons.
So probably, for me, maybe some problems to work out on my own.
Okay,
You know, so maybe some handout.
Okay.
Something, yeah, that I can just do it on my own.
okay. Independent work, problems to work out on your own.
I would even do a poem on my own. Let me do my little poem.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
Related to the assignment.
Okay, well, write that down. That's a good one. So create a poem on my own related to, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, write that's a good one. Write that down. Well, I like how you guys are using different colors. Okay,
Ooh, it's another one.
it is. Oh, yeah, that is a smell. That made me. All right, so Orange, what kind of activity, I see you coming up with your music. Okay, so for the subjects you teach,
I used to try.
okay, ooh, so see, that's perfect, because oranges are investigators. So what kind of activity would the orange like as it relates to forensic science? Write that down, and you keep what? Accounting. So, okay, what kind of, how can you engage those oranges? They like to investigate. What sort of accounting activity might you select that would allow those oranges to investigate? Okay? Yes. Oh, that would be interesting if I were orange. Write that down, please. All right, you guys got 1 more minute? 1 more minute? I need to know what activities. Oh, I saw you guys writing.
Okay, we're putting one thing on the back.
Okay,
So
so
you want to, no, we're gonna write it in there because we don't really, we're not open to criticism.
okay.
If it looks, be less rigid is our thing we have to work on.
I know.
I'm getting it over the
That's good.
So this is symbolic.
That's good. Huh? Okay, good. That's perfect. All right. You have 30 more seconds. Plus, Danny was like, we got 10 more minutes. You got 10 more minutes. That's it. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take 1 minute, do a gallery walk. Take 1 minute, do a gallery walk. Those people who are online, take 1 minute and look at the response of the different fruits. Do a gallery, online gallery walk. You guys have 1 minute to do your gallery walk. And Danny, if you have some music, could you play some music? I know. He's like, wow. All right. So you guys have 1 minute. 1 minute to walk and see what your peers are saying. Take a look and see what your peers wrote. Yeah. For grapes, yes. Okay. Mm. That's all right. That's all right. With bananas. We have activities with bananas, right? And math. Put math problems inside a balloon. Ooh, bust the balloon. Word problems. Ooh, breaking barriers. I like that one. Let me say it out loud. Case study, mystery, problem solving, teamwork, discuss. I can't understand. Oh, genetic ideas. Huh? Oh, good. That must be. Oh, yes. I love it. I like that. I like it. It's like, yes. Leave me alone. Let me do my work. Melons like to be independent, problem solve. Create a poem, oranges, competitive. Not crime scene, case study, financial fraud. How to divide up work. It's crazy, go to college. I love it. The road is oh, it's the road jam. I love it. When you finish, I invite you to move back to your seats. I just got the eye to say that I need to wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this up. 7 minutes. 7 minutes, and you have to do your evaluations. So move back to your seats, please. Oh, you guys are super fantastic. Oh, you guys rocked it out. I love it. So real quick, let me just go over and say, just to let you know about the grapes. Grapes, they like to be reflective. So you got to hear this, because if you are melon and you have a grape in your class, you have to think about how do you support your melon, your grapes, your bananas, your oranges. So grapes, they like to be reflective. They're very sensitive. They are very flexible. You say, let's do this, and you change your mind. They're like, okay, we're going with you. Because grapes are like very flexible, fluid, right? They like working in groups. They learn best. They learn best. Y'all, this is me. I'm sorry. I'm quirky like this. I like this stuff. All right, grapes, they like to share. Your grapes, they like that. Melons are like, their theme song is hit the road, Jack. Get out my face, okay? Grapes like to balance play with words. They like to communicate. Now, I just want to let you know, grapes, we have trouble giving giving an exact answer. Right. We have a hard time of focusing on one thing at a time. We're doing this, we're doing that, Tony. Oh, I'm sorry. Tony. Oh, we have trouble focusing on one thing at a time because we got a whole lot of balls juggling in the air, right? Now, some of us have a lot of this. Just because you're a melon don't mean that you don't have some great tendencies or bananas. This is just your strength. Some of y'all have this is your second. Now, grapes, this is what we need to work on. We need to pay more attention. Your students need those grapes. They need to pay more attention inside your classroom, right? And don't rush into things and be less emotional. Yes, I saw your hand, Danny. What say you? Oh, you're great. 5 minutes. Thank you. That's what you're saying. So listen, great. This is their theme. Their theme is I got another great idea. That's a great. Their theme song was, what's your theme song? Sing, song. Yay! Deborah got some great tendencies. All right, bananas. Now let me see. The bananas, they're the A-type people, very organized, fact finding. They follow directions. They follow directions. If you say, let's go, leave early, they're like, no, we can't do that. No. Okay, so they learn best when they have an orderly environment, nice, clean, organized environment. They need specific outcomes, can trust their peers to do their part. That's what they like. But they have trouble understanding feelings. Don't bring feelings to a banana. They don't care. They have trouble with those what if questions. They don't like the what if questions. Great, we like them. What if? Yeah, what if? Yeah, what if? Orange is like, oh yeah, what if? Yeah. But banana, no, don't throw them a what if. What they need to do is they need to be able to express their feelings more, get other people's opinions, and be less rigid. Did I say be less rigid? Did I say be less rigid? Did I say be less rigid? Their thing is give me a job and a deadline and I will get it done. That's my developer. That's how she is. She like, give me a deadline. What was your song? What's your song? That's all right. We'll come back. Oranges, my oranges. Let me tell you about the oranges real quick. They like to experiment. They like to experiment. Like they like to investigate and experiment. Give them a chance to do that. They like being independent. They like being curious. And they like taking different approaches. Their theme song is, a change is going to come. Because they like to change. They learn best when they can use trial and error. That should be part of math. Let them do that. Produce real products. I'm going to say that one again. Produce real products. Can compete, are self-directed. Oranges have trouble meeting time limits. I'm part orange. I am part orange. They hate following a lecture. Don't lecture. They can't take that. They can't take it. A grape can't take it either. And you got to give them choices. Not a whole bunch of choices, but two choices. Just 2 choices, 2 to 3 choices. Now listen, as an orange, y'all need to delegate responsibilities. I'm gonna tell you that again. You need to. I'm telling her. You see, I'm pointing.
Terrible.
Okay. You need to delegate. Look, she's like, cut. Okay. Be more accepting of. Deborah, do I have a little bit more time? Oh, thank you. Okay. She said I got a little. Okay. Yes. That's why I have her. Be more accepting of others. Okay. And then their motto is, I'll try anything once. No, that's not me. I just want y'all to know that they ain't me. My husband tried to get me to do it when I treated him on his 60th birthday, but I wore a dress so that way I can say, oh, Dad, I can't do it. This is your present. Anyway, oranges. Oh, I told you the theme song, right? A change is going to come. Yeah. A change is going to come. Okay, that's their song. They did. They wrote that. Isn't that good? Wasn't that perfect? Listen. Let me drop the mic. Let me share something real quick. Never say or do anything a student can say or do. I'm gonna say that again because they can do it better. I was going to come up with some songs. I was never come up with that juicy song. Give your students a chance to come up with stuff. Give them a space to create. All right, melons. Who are my melons? Their song, y'all, their song is the road jack. In other words, leave them alone. Get work, let them sit in the corner and let them do their work. Give them a choice. She said that was her. She did say they like debating points of views. They like that. Tony got the melon in her. She's good at that. Okay. Finding solutions, analyzing ideas, determining their importance. They learn best when they have access to resources. They need the right resources. That means you need to have stuff for them to access. have extra books so that way they can go and decide which book they want to look at to determine how they want to navigate the problem and understand it. Can work independently. They said, like they said, leave them alone. They want to be respected for their intellectual ability. That's them. Anyway, they have trouble working in groups. Like they said, leave them alone. They don't like to be criticized, and they have problems convincing others diplomatically. Do it my way, because I said so. All right, your mom was a melon. You probably like, yeah, my mom was a melon. Accepting, they have trouble. They have to learn how to accept imperfection. Sometimes they get stuck and not want to move forward because it's like, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Forget that. You got to move forward. Consider alternatives and other people's feelings. And their motto is, so what's your point? I told you their theme song, hit the road, Jack, right? So listen, I'm going to end with this. I want to end with this poem. Y'all like, oh my gosh, this poem again? What the heck? Why she got to read this poem again? It don't matter, I'm going to read it to you again. But I want to read it, I want to take a different perspective, all right? I'm going to start from the bottom. Are you deserving of my time and energy? When I look at you, I say to myself, you are capable. And I'm in no position to believe that you are not worthy of my time. Because no matter what you say, you can do this. And nothing you can ever do will make me believe that you are not capable. I always remind you, so best believe there's a winner in you. And I'm not going to fool myself by saying you fail at everything you try, because all I know is that you are capable of learning. And they cannot tell me that I cannot teach you. I want to put those questions back up. I just want to put those questions right back up again. Those same questions. What kind of activities would they prepare? These kind of activities that y'all wrote on these chart papers. What kind of time might they commit? I haven't even started yet. And here y'all are here, taking the time to invest your time so you can prepare for them, right? What classroom culture might they create? A culture where students feel safe, where they can raise their hand and participate to be right or wrong. How might students feel? Safe, right? What type of questions might they ask? You ask, that person who wrote that perspective. They're going to ask questions to challenge their students. They're going to take the time to make sure that the bananas are being served, their grapes are being served, their melons and their oranges are all being served. How might they participate? Freely, because you've taken the time to create lessons that engage them. So I want to end by saying, it's your perspective that determines how you show up, that determines and helps them to show up for you. Thank you. So make sure, if you get a chance to fill out that evaluation, but however, there is an evaluation that you have to fill out for your team, for your school, and here's how you navigate that. Go to mypgcc.edu, click that button, which I can't see, like what they say, cornerstone, and then pending evaluation. You guys, let me just say, thank you guys for letting me do what I love most, serving you. Thank you. Enjoy your day, fill out your evaluation, and I hope to see you soon.
I love this meeting. Thanks for the discussion. Dorita said, good session, thank you. Someone said, give her an award, excellent session, Jaquan Hepburn.
Oh,
Session from Dean Robinson. So yeah, you were that like that.
Yes. So get your phones out, and if you could give me feedback, that would be great. And I just want to say thank you. First of all, thank you all for playing full out. Like, because seriously, I couldn't do this, seriously, online too. I could not do this if you guys were not playing full out. So I celebrate you for just, I thank you for just playing full out. Like, my tail is wagging. My heart is like so full. Seriously, my heart is so full. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my friend Regina Bentley. Thank you, Dr. Bentley, for letting me train and do some training for Sunny's group, and Sunny for introducing me to Deborah. I'm so excited. Thank you so very much for this opportunity to play with you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys. Danny, thank you for keeping me. Danielle Carter, thank you so very much for just keeping me on point, like keeping me from being squiggling out, keeping all the grapes from rolling all over the place. And this was some good stuff. So I'm gonna definitely keep this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Let me clean up. Huh? Yeah.
In person.
You guys were so awesome. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for hanging out and playing. Like those people online, you guys seriously played full out. You rocked. Freaking rocked. Hello?
All righty. Thank you. It was wonderful. Thank you. I'm looking forward to your other ones.
Already ready.
Okay, okay. Okay, oh. Okay, where's tech support?